Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a few gadgets I made for my little rifle. Before we started, I just quickly clean the gun. Check there's a bolt, empty channel, empty muzzle there. There's no magazine. Magazines are empty here. So that's a precaution we need to take every time we handle the firearm. Okay, that's the Anschutz model 1416 22LR. It's a nice little gun, not too big, quite a short barrel, so that's easy to handle. I mainly use this for my target practice because I want to keep the stock unscratched, so I don't use this for hunting, mainly for my target shooting practice. Also I put the ZES 5225 HD5 scope. This scope is quite powerful. The zoom up to 25, so it's very good for the target shooting, because for hunting maybe you don't need up to 25, but this one for target shooting you do want like get a little bit closer, bit more power, so you can see the tiny target to improve your shooting skill. Okay, that's when I put this scope on. I did try a few different brand the bullet. I tried the Elite standard 40 grain 1090 feet per second bullet, and also I tried a Hornady, I tried a CCI, also I tried the Federal Premium Gold Medal. So I did find the Elite standard and the Federal Premium Gold Medal, the two particular bullet work better with this particular gun. Every gun is different. You need to just find out which one suit your gun the best. I found these two bullets. I got the tightest group. The group with these two brand bullet. But as you know, the 22LR is very popular, very common and economic bullet you can find on the market, and a lot of people use them for plinking, for the bit of varmint control, for target shooting, a little bit of hunting. That's the most wide used bullet across all different industrial and the people. So I found it's very convenient and very easy to use bullet as well for the 22LR. It's very cheap to buy and not too loud, doesn't make too much noise, and doesn't do much damage to other things. So yeah, so that's the thing we use. But another side, the 22LR, the bullet, the ballistic, they drop a lot when you change from like 10 meters to like 100 meters, even 200 meters. The ballistic drop a lot, so you need to know exactly how much elevation you need to change when you're shooting in different distance. So for me, I shoot from range from 10 meters to 25 to 50 to 75 to 100, then I push myself to 125 150. So I haven't tried any further yet, but later on maybe I try to push to 200. So from 10 to 150 to 200, you found the bullet drop quite big. So before, what I did is I have a notebook with me. Every time I write down how much click, how much elevation I need to change from 10 to 25, 25 to 50. But because I zeroed this scope with this rifle at 50 meters, so that exactly set, you see the indication on the scope and the elevation knob here, that's 50 meters. But when I'm shooting at 75 or 100, I need to know exactly how much click I need to change. So normally I put on the notebook, but not anymore because I made this little gadget here. From the side way you can see it's almost the same level as the elevation knob. When you put the cap on, it's almost the same. When you think to the top view, it's nothing wider than the scope itself. Scope is actually slightly wider. And you see that's the side view. Okay, so you can see this actually blend into this scope. So made it look like come with the scope. So there's nothing on the way. Yeah, it's quite small. And from the back view, you can see, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so I put all my data, my bullet drop data into this. You flip up, you can see I put 2 different bullets. My first choice will be Lee standard 40 gram. Then second choice will be Federal Premium Gold Medal. So you see that I put all my things, I print onto a little piece of paper, then you put it, stick to inside there. So every time I go to range, I don't need to bring my book. I just flip up, I can see how much click I need to do, how much change I need to make to the elevation knob here. For example, I zeroed at 50 meters. If I shoot at 75 meters with the Elite standard bullet, I need to change the elevation up 14 clicks. When I change to 100 meters, I need to do 28 clicks up. But when I shoot in shorter range, like 25 meters, I actually need to change the elevation 10 clicks down. So all the data is here, recorded right in front of my eyes. So I don't need to look in for anything. So I just change it, make a change accordingly. Then I can shoot accurately. If I use different bullet, for example, if you use a Federal Premium Gold Medal, the elevation change almost the same. From 50 meters to 100 meters is 28 clicks up. So it's not much change. The difference is if I shoot 25 meters, I need to change the elevation 8 clicks down. Also, I need to change the windage 3 clicks to the right. So yeah, that's a different branding, different brand bullet. They shoot a little bit differently. So that's what I found. When I shoot the Federal, I need to actually change the windage a little bit as well. So yeah, everyone's different. So you need to find out your best, like the data, you record it, print your own paper and put it there, stick on, close up. So that's all the information in the small box right here. So I did find that made a lot convenient for myself. I go to range, go to the property, I don't need to bring too many stuff, and I know whenever needed is here. Okay, that's the first thing I want to show you. The second thing I want to show you is actually the muzzle. This rifle with the muzzle here, they do have a little muzzle thread there. You can put some sort of compensator or like a silencer, but in Australia we are not allowed unless you have the special license for the vitamin control or some special purpose, but you need to get special license for that. For me or for some other ordinary hunter or just like target shooting people, we do get a license for the firearm, but we can't get a license for the silencer. But to be honest, we don't need it. What for? There's no particular reason for that thing. But what I found is when I go to the range or go to the property, I do find myself sometimes I hit the bezel on the ground, bounce into the tree. That's what I don't like. I like to protect the muzzle as much as I can. So I was thinking, why don't we put some sort of sleeve go over the tip of the barrel here, just protect this area. I don't get bounced around, and also make the front a little bit chunky looking, yeah, that sort of thing. So that's I made this little thing. So that is not silencer. The, don't make a mistake. That's not silencer or even not the muzzle brake. Muzzle brake get all the different hole and slot to actually let the air come through, and the silencer got a lot of things inside there to actually absorb the sound. But this is a solid plastic tube, nothing more than a sleeve. So it's just the looking. So I made this from carbon fiber, the material, then through the 3D printer. They made it exactly same as this. So what I do is I just go over here, slide in. I made it really tight fit, not tight fit. Slide on. That's it. That's protect the muzzle, the front bit there. So that's it. That's all I need. I don't need any like muzzle brake, because I tried a different muzzle brake I bought it from the gun shop. I put on, to be honest, I didn't feel any difference. The muzzle brake on or off, what's the difference? I don't know. I don't feel it. So, and also I don't like it. So I took it off, and you know, for the purpose I need it, that's just a little bit of plastic over the barrel. That's all I need, because this way my gun is protected and also quite nice looking. Yeah, it's not a silencer, but yeah, it is nice. Okay, that's the two things I made for my little rifle. So I want to show you guys. So maybe you find the same interest as me. And yeah, okay. So that's all for today. Thank you.